Here we go. We're on live broadcasting. You're with us right here at Third Phase Moon. This is Blake Cousins taking your calls from around the world. It is September 1st, 2017, and it is the beginning of a busy month. I got to feel it. Last month is past, and let me tell you, last month was a wild ride, and we're showing you some incredible videos coming in from Los Angeles. There was something going on over there the past few days of August over there, the ending of August, a lot of UFO activity. You just search Los Angeles, California, 2017, August 28th and up. There were all kinds of videos being put up there from that area in regards to weird lights, incredible metallic spheres in the skies. Even helicopters got a little curious of what was really going on in the skies over there. But we're here taking your calls. And if you've got something you want to share, go ahead, call into 347-934-0378. Yep, you're on.
No, it's first time calling. I'm calling over here from Fillmore, California. I actually got family that lives out in West Covina, and I was just there this past week spending time with them. I had a family birthday. We went out there, and I actually got a chance to see that famous video that's going around. It's actually really, really true. I was actually one of the ones to witness it, so the fact that it's getting shared online right now, I just want to be, one of the first ones to say that it's a legit video. I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, the guy's name, I think, is named Julian or Julian, and we're trying to get in. Well, I've left some messages. We're trying to get permission to use that video, and there's another one out that somebody else captured the exact same thing. So at that moment, we realized, no, this is something incredible. Before I get to our description of the video, and hopefully we get to share it here very soon on Third Phase Moon, tell us what you saw, because this is an event that happened in the Covina area. Go ahead.
We were actually getting ready to take my niece to her school, and I didn't realize anything was in the sky until I kind of heard the helicopter. And when I saw the helicopter making circles, it kind of took me by surprise. I tried to take a closer look to see what it was, and you can definitely see that there was something there that I guess you could say was unidentified, because I wasn't able to figure out what it was, but it definitely was just something still, wasn't really moving, and it just took me by surprise, because I've been watching your channel for a long time. I watch other channels, and people are skeptical about these kind of things, so the fact that I was able to witness it and see it for myself, that really, really took me by surprise. And so I definitely want to help, those other people who are skeptical about this subject, to let them know that everything that they see, can or may or not be fake, but this was definitely a real occurrence, and it definitely took me by surprise,
Yeah, so approximately it was, what date was it captured? August 28th, and what you witnessed, and there is videos right now of exactly the exact same description of a military helicopter comes and approaches this metallic large sphere in the sky that basically doesn't budge. And this military starts to circle it with their helicopter, and then again another kind of commercial helicopter does the exact same thing a few minutes later. August 28th, was that the date you saw it?
Correct. And, we felt that the helicopters were there to kind of try to deteriorate the attention from whatever it was that was there. It seemed like they were just trying to cover it or block it, and that's what we felt like it was going in circles to try to make it so that people wouldn't see it. Maybe they were hoping that this thing was going to vanish if they approached it. Maybe they thought that by covering it, people wouldn't see it, or the majority of people wouldn't see it, but I'm pretty sure that a handful of people got to see it, and what took me by surprise was that there was actually a video on it. Because as soon as I seen it, I started to look online. Nothing came out that day. We continued to search throughout the week, and then we were able to see this video, and it's definitely what we saw, because I was able to recognize the helicopter and the movement of the helicopter, and that's when I put two and two together, and I was like, wow, that's really what I saw. And so that video has to be real, has to be legit, because that's exactly what I saw.
Absolutely. This thing was being surrounded, from what I'm being told, by an LA Sheriff Police Department helicopter, and it did a few circles. And from the video, they seem that they're kind of concerned. And then after getting a close look on this thing, whatever it was, they kind of take off in a fast manner. Like maybe they don't want to get too close to it. Who knows what it was? But I don't see the major media talking about this. One thing I'm a little surprised as is that there's not many videos out. So far, there's Julian's video out there on his YouTube channel. I'm going to try and get his name on his YouTube channel, and then there's another one. But I would imagine there's more. Why didn't you film it? Grab some footage when you had the opportunity.
Honestly, Blake, it's one of those things that when you see something and when you're really unsure, as much as you would want to try to just record it, do whatever you have to do, just try to keep a record of it, it really shocks you to see something that you never believed in. It almost leaves you in awe and shock. And for the couple seconds that I actually saw it, like I actually froze. There was many thoughts coming into my head as to like, this can't be real. I'm not looking at what I think I'm looking at. And it just didn't occur to me to, record or anything myself, And from where I was, I felt like I was very distant. I wouldn't get a shot of it. I kind of just wanted to witness it. It's one of those things that you'd rather witness. And if it hits you to record, then by all means, you should. But to me, it was my first time ever witnessing anything. I mean, I live out here in Fillmore. We were there only for the week. There's many, videos that are online that speak of Los Angeles and things appearing in Los Angeles, and I just never had the opportunity to witness anything myself. So the fact that I'm over here witnessing it for the first time, I think it was just one of those things that had it not been my first time, I would have definitely been able to record or definitely have taken some kind of record for myself. But when witnessing something like that for the first time, it definitely shocks you. And like back to what you were saying earlier, I mean, it's very, very true that there may or may not be that many videos on it online, because if this is something that's a real phenomenon like how you guys describe, and if these videos are real, I'm pretty sure there's going to be powers out to try to remove these things from online, public view.
Sure. What's interesting, yeah, absolutely. They could be scrubbing it, but I got a feeling there just might be people holding on to this video, and they just haven't uploaded it yet, and we're doing a shout-out to everybody. Anybody in the West Covina area, August 28th, if they saw something incredible in broad daylight. It was during, it seemed like in the early morning, mid-afternoon, and we'll see if we can confirm that. And then on September 1st, I think it was captured, it was captured on August 27th, 2017 from Pro-Go Mike Anaya's channel. He's got a YouTube channel, and he was basically, this was the day before this massive sighting, and again in the California, Los Angeles, south end of California here, that this phenomenon is happening. So this is quite interesting. There's something going on, and I got a feeling that there's going to be some more videos coming out. So what I want to do, we're going to take a quick break. We got more callers. Everybody stand by. This is hopefully we get some good videos and some good stories because of this broadcast. People are confirming the West Covina incident. Stand by, everybody.
Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning. Unidentified flying object.
All right, here we go. We're back broadcasting, and the West Covina incident. Get those videos out to YouTube. Copy, paste the link, and send it to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Our email address is in the description of every single video we upload, so look for that. And again, if you want to submit any evidence, upload it to YouTube first. Copy, paste the link with a short description to my email, and we'll get back to you after we see it, one way or the other. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us on the Flash Chat tonight. It's been a pretty interesting discussion going on there. But okay, let's go to more callers. Let's see, area code 727. Thanks for waiting. You're live, Third Phase of Moon, Friday night. Welcome to the show. Where are you calling in from?
Sorry, Blake. I hit one, but I just wanted to talk to you real quick for 2 seconds. I didn't want to take up too much time, but I called in the night before the eclipse 2 Fridays ago, and I was wondering if I got this guy that, you know, he's got like a pretty incredible story, but he doesn't want to do it on the air. But I want him to share a story with you. It might be able to help with your documentary. Is there any way, like, you know, at some point, you know, if I could set something up where he could explain to you some things that he's experienced? Because I mean, it's off the walls, man.
Absolutely. One good start would be just have him call in on the radio show for starters, because we're going to have to eventually get him on film afterwards, but we got to hear the compelling story. I don't think it's fair for anybody to share a story to me privately, because then it's just for me, and then it's not really getting out. People need to hear this stuff, and then if we could get that organized, definitely let me know. And my email, let me know through my email. We'll get it done. Okay, area code 902. Hey, you made it. You're on. There's a little echo. How you doing tonight? Where are you calling in from?
I shut the speakerphone off. There, Blake. There's no echo anymore. Brother, how are you?
Doing good. That's a classic radio voice. But before we get to anything, have you heard anything about this recent activity going on in Los Angeles? Have you seen anything recently on YouTube?
Of course,
any of these
Blake.
videos popping up?
Of course, Blake. I spend my entire life researching all kinds of UFO videos. I watch every channel, even though I don't agree with Tyler from some Kira Team anymore. You still know I'm a friend of Kyle from UFO Proof, and you guys, of course. So yes, of course, I've watched all these videos recently. And
all right, yeah. What's your thoughts on the videos? What's your thoughts on West Covina?
Here's the thing, Blake. We really got to question life itself right now. We're at the point now in this world where we got to question life itself and the people who are running this world. This is where we stand right now, okay? We just had a solar eclipse, okay? Now, most of the United States got to see that, especially across the central division of the United States, down on an angle, okay? Right after that solar eclipse, we get a major event, okay? We get this hurricane, Harvey, that destroys Texas, Houston. Now, with that came a detrimental effect to the oil and gas industry, which is huge. Not only, like, I live in Canada, not only for our economy, but for the America's economy as well, you know? So that's detrimental to that industry, okay? So you're going to see all these events lead up to just one thing, and what is that? What do we got going on right now? We got South Korea.
Sure.
Okay,
wait,
uniting
hold on
with the American military.
Okay. Yeah, I know. We don't want to talk about this stuff. We'd rather talk about the UFO phenomenon. Let's stick it with that. And of course,
okay.
there's all this other stuff. But this is what this show's all about. So, go ahead. Thank you.
Okay. No. Okay. I'm just saying, okay, there's a lot of distractions within this planet that we live in. As far as extraterrestrials are concerned, they have one job here, to watch over humanity. To watch over humanity and watch all of the things that we do. We have different sides of humanity. We have different extraterrestrials living amongst us. I'm sure we're all aware of that at this point. What we need to figure out here is what is fake and what is real. And I'm not going to go Donald Trump on everybody and say fake news, but I'm starting to question some of the UFO videos that I'm seeing that are coming out that are quite real looking, okay? And you're going to get your testimonies from everybody that they were there, they saw it in person, everything, and I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that for anything in the world. I know that what they saw was there. The question is, what is it?
Sure. What is it? What is it? What do you think? Yeah,
well,
these things.
In my honest opinion.
Sure. Yeah.
The videos that you are seeing today are man-made. They're man-made. Pretty much everything that you're going to see in this physical reality is some structure of man. Now, I know that's hard for a lot of people to grasp, especially when you got an orb or a floating ball in the sky that's defying gravity and not moving at all, like the most recent video. I know that's hard to understand for a lot of people, but the governments of the world have been obtaining this technology before you and I were even born. From extraterrestrial forces, yes.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, these things are reverse engineered from the alien technology that we've had. So our hands are on it, obviously, and maybe there's extraterrestrial involvement, but they're not crafted or being piloted by extraterrestrial beings by any means. Correct?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Extraterrestrial beings they pick and choose who they want to take from time to time. They do it very discreetly, very, very discreetly. No one will ever know about it. Nobody. So everything that you're looking at in this reality is man-made. This is man's reality. This is humankind reality. This is not extraterrestrials' reality here. They will never come into this reality. They will abduct you into their reality from time to time, as they did to me, like I've spoken about before, and they have done it to multiple people across this planet. But for us to actually get disclosure on this planet as a whole, as humanity, to sit down at a table and be like, here's the final disclosure. Here are the aliens. They are here. We're all together now. That's never going to happen. That's just not possible. It's not possible for that to happen because you got to look at the time travel factor here, okay? You got to look at what time really is, which is a man-made illusion. See, and you got to look at the difference in our reality compared to another dimension's reality, and they all exist here as well. We're only ants in our technology game right now. We are nothing as far as that.
Oh yeah. Sure. They got to speed. They're not going to be telling us everything, and that is the truth. I just saw that there's another 920-902 caller that wanted to call in. Where'd you go? You could maybe have a question for this caller. Let's see if area code 952 might have a question. You're on live. How you doing?
Hey, Blake. How are you?
Oh, doing great. What's on your mind?
Well, there's been a lot of activity lately, and is that gentleman still on the line? That you're talking to?
Oh, yeah, he's right here. Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely. We'll get him right on, yeah.
I think he's correct in a lot of things, and I think that there's going to be a lot of activity in the next couple of weeks. I believe that the hurricanes and the next hurricane, Irma, that is coming, is going to hit New York, or maybe close to New York. And
well, we don't know that yet. We have no idea, but still. Sure. You question for the caller, though?
Can I ask him a question, or?
Yes. Absolutely.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Good. I live in Minnesota, and we have a lot of activity in our area. I live near a Native American lake, and I believe that some of this is extraterrestrial, and I believe some of it is government. And what do you think?
I believe you're absolutely right. And as a matter of fact, right now I'm in northern Canada. Okay, I'm in Alberta, so I'm actually staring at the northern lights. They just came out for the first time tonight, September 1st. Happy September 1st, everybody. I'm actually staring at the northern lights right now, and they're freaking beautiful. I think that the government and the extraterrestrials, from what you speak, are 100% connected. I mean, let's let's not get it twisted here. I think we're all aware that within our governments of the world, there is an extraterrestrial involvement. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the power that they do, okay? Because it's us, the people, that elect our governments anyway, okay? And what do they use to even get elected? Manipulation. And who else uses manipulation? We all know. Extraterrestrials do. They've always done that. The
What do you
reason
think
why
about
they do
this,
it,
caller? What do you think about this, though? Some people are saying that, hey, maybe it really is just nothing to do with extraterrestrial presence, is that we have just been suppressed from technology via our human achievements through suppression in regards to civilizations we're not even aware of that existed maybe millions of years ago. Maybe they're reverse engineering our own human technology, such as some countries didn't even know watches existed till centuries later, and they were behind the times. They would have thought this was from another planet. And when the Chinese were the first that invented it, it was just kind of, I'm not exactly sure if my history is correct on that, but you kind of know what I'm saying. Is what if it's just humans reverse engineering old human technology? Do you maybe consider that one? I think that one's a quite fascinating kind of thing.
Absolutely, I would. And you know what? We can use, in this day and age, we can use a movie reference for pretty much everything. And I'll go ahead and I'll say Interstellar. Interstellar was an absolute genius movie about time travel. Now, it didn't get right into what you're saying, like as we reversed our own technology. Like we're learning off humans from Egyptian times that were just a little tad more smart than we are today, okay? But if you look at the movie Interstellar, it's exactly about that. It's about time travel and about how really we're always looking at ourselves in the future and we're always looking at ourselves in the past. When we look at them stars in the sky, are we looking at ourselves and are ourselves looking back at us? I listened to an old 60s song today. In the year 2525, will mankind still be alive? And then it goes on throughout the years. And then it goes to 10,000 years from now. What will happen? It's a great 60s song. I highly suggest looking that up. Great song. But you think about them back then in the 60s. They were already thinking about stuff like this. So, yeah, maybe it is us. Maybe it's always been us. But this whole entire universe, I doubt it. Maybe in our galaxy, maybe it is all kinds of different types of Homo sapiens sapiens that are just more advanced. And maybe we are ourselves coming back and visiting ourselves. It's very possible, very possible. But in the entire universe, we all know that there's other beings besides Homo sapiens, you know. And they do visit here. I can assure you of that.
Absolutely, absolutely. 952, you got a question?
Oh, no, I don't, Blake. But thank you anyway.
Oh, okay, great. Let's see. 920. 920. You've been trying to get in. You got something on your mind tonight? You see anything? You got a question for the caller? Welcome to the show.
How's it going, Blake?
Hey, doing good, doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Blake. I'm the one who called last week, and the guy who talked about the Egyptian coffins on Mars.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sure. That was an incredible show that we shared with the world.
Was.
Anything? I think, I don't know how many people listened to it, but it was people could understand and relate with your experience. You were sharing some evidence recently, some photographs. Within the past few days.
That is correct. I thought I was sending drawings that I saw in back over there at Mars, and that drawing that I sent you last time, that's a machine. It's a machine. It's an ancient machine. Let me explain something to you, Blake. Thing that will think that is technology today, like cell phones, flat screen TV, anything electronic that we think that it's high tech, whatever. All of those things, everything, is ancient technology. It's not new. And the guy who was talking earlier today, he's got a point, because it's like a dog chasing his tail, and what happens is that history repeats again and again and again. but it takes millions of years, you know. So talking about movies and taking Star Wars in consideration, Star Wars happened millions and billions of years ago. And yet we still call that technology. And we think that it's going to happen, or, you know what I mean, it's not in the reality, but we think that something like that might happen in the future, but it already happened in the past. And that's why Mars has been destroyed, because there was a galactic war that happened, and the Bible talks about the heavenly war. And so happened in the moon. All of those life in them, and they were destroyed by this humongous battle that happened between the what humans call Anunnaki. The real term of the Anunnaki is Chitauri, which the Hebrew used to call it back in the ancient times. And it's funny when you can see one of these Marvel movies like Captain America, and they started calling Chitauri, which is the same word but in a different way. You know what I mean? So this ancient technology machine that I sent you, it's a way of connecting with the holy, with the heavens, with spiritual entities from other dimensions.
Well, yeah, this is, you know, I'm getting you. It's just some of this information is, for some people, would be hard to even grapple their brains around. It's like, wow, what is this guy talking about? But in a weird way, and for some people it's weird, but I understand where you're coming from. I want to kind of slow it down because people need to understand it. Yeah, it's because you have all this information, right? And this information is relating with thousands, if not tens of thousands of people. So it's really important. And so are you getting any kind of information, or are we going to be able to get any kind of maybe possible evidence of this experience, these encounters that you're having?
What do you mean with evidence? I got scars in my body, which they're not man-made from Earth, and I don't know how to. I know how to explain them, but it's hard to explain because at the same time, like you said, it's hardcore, you know. That I have that during my lifespan, I've been abducted by different entities, not just the Greys, but different other ones. But actually on Mars, the things that I remember on Mars, this machine the scientists from Mars have been trying to figure it out too again, and they can't figure it out. You know, and I'm here telling the whole world how it works. You know, it's crazy how it is, but it's got a lot of hieroglyphics inside of the building, and it makes an echo. And when you mention a name, the name echoes and reacts to those two towers what's it called? Not a tower. They're called oh jeez. Oh, I forgot the name.
Okay. Tell you what. We're running out of time, and this sounds like, again, we need to set up a special date for this one, so we can nail it down from the very beginning to the very end and where we are in present day, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure that out. We'll set up a time, and we'll get you on for the whole show so we can understand exactly your whole experience and why you're so passionate about it. Oh, but before we do that, I think we got time for one more caller. Let's go to area code 443. You made it to the show. Thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon. Where are you calling in from?
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Great. I'm
coming in a little soft.
Let me raise my voice. I'm coming from Maryland. It's the truth. I'm calling from Maryland. How y'all doing?
Oh, doing good. Have you seen some of these sightings coming out of Los Angeles recently on YouTube, and these small YouTube? They're not even really YouTube channels. They just uploaded these videos that they put up, and they figured YouTube would be a good place to share it. Have you seen any of these videos coming out of LA recently?
No, guys. I haven't seen too many UFO videos that's coming out of California lately, but I have seen quite a few here in Maryland. ongoing. And I was just calling in to let you guys know I finally got on the Facebook. And you guys might want to check out the photos and the videos that I have on there as well. You guys finally get a chance to see them.
Okay, great. That's awesome. So what's the name of your Facebook? So basically we and everybody else could see your stuff that you're shooting.
Yeah, just look for Kevo Tyler, Kevo Tyler, Tyler.
One more time, so everybody gets it. We don't want to.
Yes,
we
sir.
want everybody to hear that. Go ahead.
Okay, Kevo, Kevo Tyler, Tyler. Pull it up. I got a whole lot of stuff there for the world to see, guys. I've been trying to get you guys this information for years. Take a look at it, guys. Take a good look. And I miss not being able to talk to y'all lately. You guys give us our therapy that we need. For these experiences that we're constantly going through. You guys help out a lot.
Well, we're trying to get the word out and appreciate it. And you keep putting those posts up on Facebook. We look forward to that, and we look forward to coming back next week, Friday, taking your calls from around the world. But in the meantime, submit those UFO videos that you captured over the past week over there in Los Angeles, West Covina. We just talked about it. We blew it wide open. We confirmed that this phenomenon really did happen August 28, 2017, Los Angeles area. And then the day after that, more stuff. Let's do an investigation. We're going to be coming up to Los Angeles here real soon. Maybe we could get to the people that shot it. We're reaching out to you, and if anybody knows these people that shot these videos, reach out to them. Say Third Phase of the Moon wants to meet up with you guys. We're coming to LA to investigate this. Blake Cousins, stand by, and it was my pleasure. We'll see you again next time.